I'm Caryn August, and I'm an image coach, and I own Caryn August Image Consulting is my business. What compelled me to take the course was, one, I think I was curious what it was about, and I've known Suzanne, and I really wanted to see, I knew it would be a good class, but I really wanted to get clarity on what is my personal brand, what makes me different, how do I stand out? What is my brand DNA? I really have to say, I think my favorite part was getting to know Suzanne and getting to know the other women in my group. It was interesting to see how they were going through the process also, and how that, we all thought it was going to be about our outer brand and more about our business brand. And then we all learned very quickly that no, it was about us personally and what makes us up, on the inside. The business was just a piece of it. It's how I express who I am internally. I don't know if it was my favorite part, but it was the most enlightening part, and definitely what what Oprah calls my aha moment, was that I thought that I was showing up consistently in all areas of my life, or as Suzanne calls it, congruently, or terms it congruently, and that I really wasn't, that I'm not the same way with my kids as I may be to friends or clients, and that I really wanted to get congruent in all areas of my life, that the way I show up and do anything is the way I do everything. It brought it to my attention. I had no idea. I mean, it really smacked me in the face in the beginning of the course. My incongruency. That was definitely a revelation. Being really more conscientious of those core values and those style attributes, and showing up with my family, with my friends, with my clients in all areas. It makes me feel like the puzzle pieces are more in place, that they're not scattered. It makes me feel more like more whole and put together, which I think I needed, because I can be a yes person and a people pleaser, and now I kind of think a little bit more, I think, about what I say yes to, and what commitments I'm making, and am I going to follow through on them.
You're more discerning.
More discerning, and I love that word. I've been using that word a lot. I think I would really be floundering a lot. I think I would still be sort of trying to figure out, what does differentiate me? How do I stand out? How am I showing up? Had I not taken the class, I don't think I would have the direction that I have. Whereas, I do want to go more into coaching, and that I have the skills and the values and the attributes to do that. And I have, a great DNA to bring to my clients.
So was that a revelation that actually occurred out of some of this due diligence?
It was. It definitely was, because I've been talking about it for a long time and not feeling real secure in that. And I think I feel more secure in who I am, and more defined in who I am. My brand mantra is I care. And CARE is an acronym for caring, authentic, relational, and empathetic. I think, again, it keeps me more present. It keeps me more conscientious to who I authentically am. And again, that congruency, am I showing up caring and connected? Am I being authentic? Am I being relational? Am I being empathetic? Am I being all those things to all the people that are important to me, and in all areas that are important to me? I would tell others that what you think you're getting into is not what you're getting into, and that's great, because it was a great surprise. It's not about, how can I market my business? How can I stand out? What logo should I have? What colors should I have? It's not about all that external stuff. It's about the internal, and really looking at who am I as an individual? Who am I authentically? What does make me different? And then learning, and how do I express that? You know, I think it's about, and I know Suzanne has talked about this, you know, it's about expressing ourselves. You know, branding, marketing, it's all about expressing ourselves. But if I don't know who I am and what I stand for, how can I express myself? You know, I need to know who I am and what I stand for, what my values are, what my, you know, what my style is, how I show up before I pick out all those pretty things. I would say take the leap of faith. You know, Suzanne uses the word due diligence a lot. You know, I was not doing myself or my business due diligence. I was kind of skating by, getting by, doing what I knew or felt worked personally and professionally. And that wasn't really enough, and it wasn't really filling me. I needed to do that due diligence for myself personally and professionally to know that this is what I stand for and nothing can shake that. I love my life. I love my whole life.